All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Falcons, led out by their quarterback, Kirk Cousins. One of the big moves in the offseason, Atlanta acquiring Cousins in free agency. He had 6 years in Washington, the last 6 in Minnesota, and now he begins his run this season with the Falcons.
I had a coach tell me earlier in my career, Mike, specifically about the quarterback position. If you don't have fast feet, you better have a fast mind. And here we have a guy that has played a lot of games under center. He has seen a lot of football, and while he might not be as mobile, he might not have the arm strength to make all the throws he had earlier in his career, that experience behind center, that experience being in these moments before, man, having that quick mind, there's not a whole lot of defense is going to throw at him that he hasn't seen.
Drake London was the intended receiver there, and it'll bring up second down. Here's Cousins throwing from the pistol. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So often we see when those balls get deflected up into the air, they usually turn into interceptions. I think the offense dodged a bullet here, and they're fortunate there was nobody in the area to come down with that pick.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. He's got his man. It's Mooney. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Saints coming out, and the veteran leads them. It's their quarterback, Derek Carr, 9 years with the Raiders, now year 2 with the Saints. Greg, for a man who's now 33 years old.
There's no denying he is a passionate and productive NFL quarterback. But as good as he is, Mike, he just hasn't quite found a way to get over the hump to join that upper echelon of elite quarterbacks. He has this big arm. He can sling it all over the field. But that big arm is also what gets him into trouble sometimes. He needs to find that happy medium between taking care of the ball while still being aggressive. And if he can do that, they'll have as good a chance as any to come out on top.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. First carry now for Alvin Kamara. This will be a Saints first down as the tackle's made just shy of the 30.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Carr working out of the gun. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Here's a designed run. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Carr. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Falcons offense ready to see the football for the second time. Both teams matching punts to start this one, so they'll go about trying to get something put together on the offensive side. It's 1st and 10. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now the second-year man out of Texas, Bijan Robinson. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Cousins to throw. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. They get 14 on that hookup. 1st down, Atlanta.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
On 1st down, it's Robinson. Running with authority. Pushes his way forward for a pickup of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. That'll be caught by McLeod.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And here's Bijan. And he'll be brought down at the 45. Paulson Adebo is there to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Linebackers in general have the reputation of being very instinctive players, and I think we saw it there on that last pass breakup. The ability to diagnose and read the play almost before it even starts. It allows them to be in the right spot at the right time and allows them to make the play.
Pitts is the man in motion. Cousins out of the gun on 3rd down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
Here's Bradley Pinion now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. The Saints offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They were forced to punt first time they had it, but they'll try again in this scoreless game. It's 1st and 10. Here's 1st and 10. Now, Carr. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. On first down, Carr. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
In what's clearly become a passing league, Mike, if you're not actively rushing the passer, you have to be able to hold up in coverage, and that's especially true at the linebacker position. Great job here getting in those passing lanes and being able to break up that ball.
Second down, Carr. Brought in by Chris Olave. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Carr. He's got his man. That's Olave. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. First down throw for Carr. Catch made right side by Wilson. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the ground, it's Kamara. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. To throw, it's Carr. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Kamara going to try to pull his way in. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. He'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Carr from the gun on 3rd down. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Rupee's kick is good. And the Saints are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Ray McLeod on the return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to get back at it. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Another run here for Robinson. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. That's Chase Young off the edge with the tackle. Third and 5. Play action now. It's Cousins. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt for Atlanta. Just what the punter's hoping to do. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line. The Saints offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st down from their own 11. Carr to throw. A throw left side taken in by Wilson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. On the give, this is Kamara. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Cousins. Short throw taken by Pitts. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Pitts is the man in motion. Cousins now on 2nd down. That's complete to McLeod. 14 yards on that pass play there. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
1st and 10. They'll run with Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. London brought in motion. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. Now, Cousins. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
4th down, and the Falcons turn to Younghoe Koo for the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Koo's kick is good. And the Falcons will tie the game at 3 apiece. So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Saints offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Carr. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
The Falcons offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start in outstanding field position, looking for a way to break our tie. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. That's the veteran safety, Marshawn Lattimore, bringing him down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Robinson. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Now, Cousins. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons will take a 6-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. David Onyemata in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Carr working out of the gun. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. Third down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Carr. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Mooney in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Cousins. And he's got it. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Falcons move out in front, 13-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Shaheed now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. They're in a 10-point hole. It's 13-3 as this drive starts with first down. Carr now. He'll check this down to the running back. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. It's a give now to Kamara. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Here's Carr. Shaheed with the catch. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
On 1st and 10, Carr. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now Carr. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Carr now to throw on first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. To throw is Carr. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
And he is going to have the Saints first down by a couple of yards. We'll give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert. They're going to go right back to Kamara. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Now, 2nd down throw from Carr. That one incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Now, Carr. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
I think it's been pretty clear that the offensive emphasis has been on controlling the front. Don't allow them to get after your quarterback. Well, when you do that, it's pretty easy to lose sight of some of the secondary players, and this defensive back was used on the blitz, and he's able to get home.
Here's their punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The home team's offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. London brought in motion. They go play action with Cousins. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. That one taken in by London. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple, right? I mean, everyone wants to complicate offensive football and make it super technical. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Nice grab there by Mooney, and plays like this are really the main reason why the Falcons made it a point to sign him this offseason. I mean, his talent has always been undeniable. He just has to find a way to stay on the field and prove it.
That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. second down and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
1st and 10 now from the 36. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
The visitors' offense going to take over just before the half. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. That's complete. It is Foster Moreau. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The tight end Moreau is in motion. His pass taken in by Shaheed. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Play action now. It's Carr. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the 1st down. 12 yards there, and a 1st down. First down throw for Carr. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Carr now on 2nd down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
Carr working out of the gun. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints are able to get it back within a score.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. For the Falcons in the first half, they were led by their quarterback, the veteran Kirk Cousins. He has a touchdown pass, and that amounted to the only touchdown of the game for either team thus far.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half, about to get started. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and Derek Carr set to take over once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they'll try to keep it going. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Carr. Pass is caught by Olave. Second down, Carr. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
There was tight coverage all across the field. I think the quarterback thought he had the arm strength to fit this one into a pretty small window, but the defense wasn't having it. They were all over it, and I think the quarterback actually got away with one there.
3rd and 6. Carr. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points, but after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
The Saints will punt this one away, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The home team's offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They run over center with Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, Cousins. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Cousins. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Patience is a great quality of a running back. You have to wait for holes and gaps to develop. But in this case, Mike, he just kept waiting, and nothing ended up happening. No gain.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Give to Robinson from the pistol. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here's a 3rd down and 4. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
The Falcons getting their punter out there, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Saints offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. On the handoff, running left, it's Kamara. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Carr to throw. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Now Carr. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Falcons offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. A give, and here comes Robinson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Pete Werner there to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing his Cousins. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Saints offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Throwing is Carr. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. Now, second down throw from Carr. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. Carr now. That's deep for Olave. And this ball incomplete on third down. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
The Falcons offense headed back to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Here's Cousins throwing from the pistol. This will be intercepted by Marshawn Lattimore.
You know, for the good corners, Mike, they all share this certain mentality, right? It's bring it on. I want the best. I want the ball thrown in my direction. So anytime they get a chance to break up a play and silence an opposing offense, but man, when they get a chance to take one away and get their hands on it, that is what they live for.
The Saints offense about ready to take over once more. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. To throw, it's Carr. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Here's Carr. Shaheed with the catch. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Now Carr on the bootleg. This is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. To throw is Carr. That one taken in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. Blake Groupie comes on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Saints will even the score here in the 3rd. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. McLeod now to return. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. There's Kirk Cousins. He and the Falcons set for their next drive. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Cousins. That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate. And that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
They motion the slot man left. Here's Robinson. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Off the play fake, here's Cousins. Left side in the hands of London. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. When you just show pre-snap, it is straight man coverage, and then you stay in it once the ball is snapped. It just makes it so easy on these quarterbacks, Mike, to just find the matchup that they like and exploit it. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
3rd and 9. Cousins. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Three for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Falcons will take the lead here in the 3rd quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Saints offense and receiver Rashid Shaheed set for their next drive. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Carr. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Matthew Judon in there for the sack.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the 1st quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Carr working out of the gun. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. play coming up. This is third down. From the shotgun, it's caught. And that is incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Falcons offense and Kirk Cousins heading back on the field. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. A quick throw here, going to be taken by London. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Now Robinson. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. Here comes 3rd and 6. To throw is Cousins. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. They get 14 on that hookup. 1st down, Atlanta.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. Back is Carr. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Carr now on 2nd down. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, but most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. And now things are going to get more difficult. Movement up front, going to move them further back. That's on the former first-round pick, Cesar Ruiz. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Carr. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Cousins to throw. Now, deep ball for London. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Cousins now on 2nd down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Cousins out of the gun on 3rd down. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
And what a clutch throw here on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. Now, in a perfect world, they'd love to go down there and get points, extend this lead. But at a bare minimum, milk the clock. Leave the least amount of time possible if you do have to give the ball back to your opponent. And if you're this defense, it feels like the time to get off the field is right now.
On 1st down, Cousins. That one is caught by Mooney. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Seemed to me from up here, Mike, that he really locked in on that guy. He told himself, I'm going to give my guy a chance to go compete for this ball. But anytime he enters such a crowded area, it usually means if he works through his progression, there's an easier throw somewhere on the field. Instead, he tries to fit it in and just wasn't able to quite make the completion. When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Carr now. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll stick to the ground. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. To throw, it's Carr. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the 4th quarter, Mike, facing a tough 3rd down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Carr. Throw left side. That's Johnson. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Carr to throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. To throw is Carr. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a let.
This one intercepted. Picked off by D. Alford. Into space. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
Here's Coop for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Shaheed now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. Greg, sitting up here with you, this is not the same energy we saw from this team at the start of the game. How much has the defense kind of sapped it out of them?
Oh, I think it's a big factor in this game. And when you start taking the ball away at the rate that they have today, it takes a lot of the confidence out of the offense. And I think that's the body language that you're referring to. There is a lot of doubt creeping in to this offense, and it's almost becoming to the point where you don't want to be the guy with the ball because you're afraid you're going to give it up. And when it gets to that, man, as an offense, you're in trouble.
They'll keep it on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Here's Carr. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
Carr from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
And that is brought in. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
On first down, Carr. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. He will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Back to the air one more time. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
On comes Blake Groupie for the PAT. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. McLeod now to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing now, Cousins. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Well, there's not a lot to this route. Man coverage and you got a drag route. Give him a little something off the line and go. Win with speed. Good, accurate ball on the front shoulder pad. Allows him to pick up the rest after the catch and leads to a big gain.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. On first down, it's Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. They'll come up on a second down and 8. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. On first down, right back to Robinson. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. Another run here for Robinson. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. They'll drop to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game and they send their fans home quite happy. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.